Now, California is often seen as the epicenter of lefty lunacy. It all starts there and spreads like cancer. But not all of California is hopelessly woke. Have a look at this video.
Should minors be allowed to undergo sex change operations?
They should if that's something that they want to do, you know?
I think it's important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we should.
Should we be allowing sex change operations for children?
No.
Absolutely not.
No. Oh, excuse me. Heck no.
No. No. No.
No. No. You know. Hell no. Hell no. And
Joining me now is one of our favourite Yankees who just landed in Amsterdam, Ami Horowitz. Tell me about the cultural and political divide in America.
Yeah, no, there is a significant cultural divide in our country. It's between the majority of the country and the hard left and the Democratic elite, right? Because the hard left has paved the way for the Democratic elite, the Democratic establishment. They are following the path of the hard radical left. And nothing exemplifies that more than this issue of transing children, right? That the theology of the hard left is that anyone who feels that they are a different gender or sex should be allowed to change, not just psychologically, right, but medically. And I think that's where you run, that's where the left runs into problems with the majority of the country. Look, I'm very empathetic to people who believe that they were born the wrong body. I get it. That must be a massive psychological burden to carry through your life. I feel for them. But it's when you start to impede on my freedom and how I raise my children, we're going to have problems. And I think, I did a video at UCLA where I had hidden cameras, and I was asking UCLA students to sign this petition for a 5-year-old to medically transition. And like lemmings, they all signed it. So the point is that
we played the video.
You did, I know. I appreciate that. The center left, who isn't for this, they don't believe the hard left believes it. That's the problem. If you ask somebody in the center left, do you think that people on the hard left believe in transitioning 5-year-olds medically? They'll say, no, that's not true. But yes, there's a massive cultural difference, and that particular issue exemplifies it more than any other.
That is so true. And that video, they were critical of the 5-year-old's parents for not supporting her decision to medically transition. It's an incredible video. Now, another issue that the hard left is obsessed with is one of race. You took to the streets and asked people why the obesity rate is higher among Black Americans.
everything has to do with racism.
I would call it institutional racism.
Eating could be a coping mechanism.
For racism?
Yeah, if they feel bad.
It's like depression based, so maybe the stress of racism maybe does contribute.
Education is a factor as well, which also ties into race, racism.
They're not being educated as to what is good to eat, what is not good to eat.
Yeah.
Then you're not going to be able to choose the right things for you, especially if you don't know about them too. There's a lot more in-depth stuff that predominantly like a lot of white people are more in tune with.
I don't know how to be healthy.
It's incredible how racist the woke left can be. It might be the bigotry of low expectations, but it's bigotry nonetheless.
I shot that and I still can't believe it when I watched it. I mean, they don't know how to be healthy. They are binge eating because of racism. Do they not hear themselves? That's my question. Do they not have any self-awareness whatsoever that they're the white saviors? By the way, that video you showed of left-wing lunacy, the one where the guy was trying to get to work, and if you noticed that it was all these white people in line, and it was a black person and a person of Asian descent who were trying to get to work, but these white people wouldn't let them because they know better. I'm doing this for you people. This is what we're dealing with. And by the way, this is showing up electorally, right? Black people understand what's going on. Biden lost a significant part of the black vote vis-a-vis 2016 and 2020. He's down an additional 20%, according to the New York Times, he's down an additional 20% with the black community for 2024. And with Hispanics, he's down almost 75% since 2020.
Wow.
Look, these things are having electoral results, and the coalition that Biden built to beat Trump is crumbling because he has given in to leftism, and these people around the country recognize that.
Yes, he's not only given in to leftism, but he's given into that lunatic fringe leftism you spoke about. It's not that centre-left, sensible, old-school left. It is the fringe who are just obsessed with race and trans issues, and they've got this bigotry that underlines all of that, which they are blind to. Ami Horowitz, thank you so much for your time this evening.